We have one of those Hollywood greats, one of those Hollywood's finest on the show, one of the great acting coaches, great actresses with over 100 IMDb credits, dozens and dozens and dozens of clients, booking regulars on award-winning shows, book author. Welcome on the show. I'm super pumped for Emmy Lyndon. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
Hi, guys. It's like dodgeball. I mean, think about it this way. You're in junior high school and they're picking teams. Who did they pick? They picked all the strong people, and all the little artists were going, oh, please don't pick me. But the truth of the matter is, they picked all the strong people. People only want to be in business with people who are powerful. There's nobody like you. Like, I could teach you my technique, but the truth of the matter is, we need the cherry on top. And the cherry on top is you. There's only one you.
Give me some space, girl. Give me some space. I am so excited. I'm so excited to have you on the show. And you are like phenomenal and doing so many amazing things to help actors, as well as like, how many credits you have on IMDb right now? Like 100,000?
Oh, yeah. I'll meet you at 10. Okay. Meet you at 10. Oh, stop. Would you stop? Okay, I'll meet you later. You have to always create the other person. Stop. I know you think that I'm like this psycho, but as actors, we're psychos. You have to create this illusion and bring me into your illusion. Take me on your magic carpet ride of illusion. I was in class one day and there was a girl that was sitting next to me, one of my students, and I looked at her book and it was all beaten up. I mean, like every part of it was beaten up. It was underlined, it was highlighted, it was earmarked, it was all worn out, and I seriously started to cry. I started to cry because, you know, I've been acting since I'm 10 years old, and I've had every single teacher with every single book, and that's what my books look like. And I was like, oh my God, she's doing it to my book. And I used to do it to everybody else's book. Auditioning is a completely separate beast. How many people feel nervous? Yeah, biggest actor issue. How many people are afraid they're gonna forget their lines? How many people go flat in the room? How many people do a better audition in the car on the way home? That's why this was created. You need to become obsessed with booking. You became obsessed with learning how to act. Why aren't you obsessed with booking? Well, am I obnoxious? I can be. Am I vulnerable? Yeah, I have been. I have moments of serious vulnerability. Am I annoying? Well, not to myself, but to some people I might be. Am I loud? Absolutely. I'm absolutely loud. I need to be heard. I am loud. I was always told to shut up as a kid, so I am making up for it. I am loud. Fun. Yeah, I'm fun, damn it. So therefore, guess what? I'm now the character. I am you. I don't know if you're going to find an actor that has 108 IMDb credits, which includes directing, and was a manager for 9 years, has 55 network series regulars and an Emmy winner, and an Imagen winner, give you information, and created a technique 28 years ago. I don't think that exists. I'm a master teacher. Play the movie or play the scene, and watch it being played by somebody else. And so if you could see it and you could understand it, then you can do it. Because if you can't understand it, you can't do it. I don't care how many hours you spent on it. How many people are worried about feeling judged? Come on.
A lot.
Really? I mean, I think that's like the actor's one of the biggest actor nightmares. The moment that you can take judgment out of the picture is the moment that you've taken your career back and you became a true artist. The true artist is the one that says, I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm feeling, I know what show I'm in, and I'm just going to present it to you, and I'm going to give it all that I've got. Those of you who are perfectionists that have to get the lines right will pull yourselves out of the script if you get it wrong. So you'll never have a great time. You're an artist. You're supposed to set it up, enjoy the ride, and then see what happens later. But what do? We think about it as it's happening. A great artist does not control an experience. They have one. People get nervous for many, many reasons. And one of the main reasons is because they don't know what they're doing. If you knew what you were doing, then you wouldn't get nervous. The more you live your characters, the more that I am going to move towards you, and the less you're going to move towards me. When you move towards me, that's where nerves kick in, because you're wondering what I think. It doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think. It's like track. Gun goes off, out the gate. And then you wonder why those people, they're running together, and all of a sudden, that one person takes off. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that one person is? That one person is a champion. You know, the person that you're competing with the most is going to be yourself.
The past 3 that I've had, everything, the feedback has just been insane. So, like, I'm really grateful.
That's a major, major win. Every time that there's some kind of a yes or people that are interested, it's a win. We get to know who your character is because of those transitions. So you don't want to run your lines, you want to run your transitions. Most times you won't even rehearse with the star. So why is everybody rehearsing so much? What a gift to be an artist. It's such a gift. It's the brokenness that makes you interesting to watch. We don't care about whether or not you're perfect. It's within your imperfection is what makes you interesting to watch. Have a voice. It's because of all the pain and everything that you have witnessed in your life is what's going to make a beautiful picture. Because you're painting pictures with your emotions. You're like, I'm missing something. I'm not booking because I'm missing something. The biggest thing you're missing is learning how to book. Today is the day that you stop beating yourself up. From now on, after you do anything acting related, you are going to write down what worked. Because what do? We always focus on what is not working. As actors, it's so important that you watch people. Because if being an actor is you being a mirror to life, how much time are you spending on that? If you are not fully understanding where that person lives in every molecule of your body, then I can't fully guarantee a booking. The way that you get a booking and you have hardly any credits is if you're so incredibly brilliant that they have to go with you or they have to give you something else. And in order for somebody to have to work with you, they have to find you interesting. Interesting comes from depth of feel and understanding the human condition. You guys, this is your career. This is not my career. This is your career. And the moment that you take it on and you learn how to study properly, then it becomes yours. How are you ever going to be a star if it's somebody else's? You are my tribe. You are my people. I am an actor. I'm in the rooms with you. I suffer with self-tapes just like you do. I suffer like you do. My job is to make sure, A, no one takes your job, and B, that you know how to get a job. Who is this person for me in a deep, personal way? When am I this person? And the moment that you relate to it, and you take it on, and you put on that suit, zip it up, and your hands will do exactly what it's supposed to do. Your face will do exactly what it's supposed to do, because you're working from the inside. Today I realized why I watch all those cooking shows. I mean, not only because I find it fascinating, but mostly because of the excellence and the care and the specifics and the brilliance and the time and the tenacity and the strength that it takes to become a Michelin star chef. It's the same strength and excellence and training and specifics and brilliance that it takes to be an award-winning actor. It takes courage to step out and truly be yourself and represent yourself as an artist, as an instrument, as a brilliant actor. But one of the biggest mistakes I think I made was hanging out with the wrong people that stole my freaking energy. As an actor, you need every single ounce of focus and energy and positive thinking that you can get. Are people in the way of your success? Because if you're taking that on, it's going to put you a sliver away from what you want to do in your life. People have their stuff. Let them have it. You've got things to do. So what do we do during those times when we think it's not going to happen? What I do is accomplish small things all the time. Because every time that you accomplish something having to do with your career, it actually gives you more courage and it actually helps you feel better. What I'm suggesting to you is build you. Because when those dreams start to happen, you have to be a strong individual in order to sustain it. And you have to have a very strong self-esteem and a very strong spine in order to be able to maintain it. Otherwise, you're going to be insecure. Anything that you can do to make yourself feel relevant to yourself will build your self-esteem and confidence. But yet you get an audition, and all of a sudden it's a burden. What do you need to do to remember why you became an actor to begin with? Why does it always feel like it's so much, and yet when we finally get something, it's too much? What about if the emergency fund said, okay, I know exactly what to do. I take care of this, 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 and now I have this amount of time to do my dream. And I will not look at this audition like it's a burden. I will not look at it like it's an inconvenience. I will look at it as one step closer to my dream. When something great comes in, recognize it as great and give space to it. Because if you don't give space to it, cancel the audition. Because you're not going to book it. Who are we to judge another actor's portrayal or another actor's work? I think what we can do is sit there and learn from it. What can you learn from watching their choices? What can you learn from watching how brave they are? Everything you do in your career is a great thing. And everything that you see other people do is a great thing. You are the missing piece to the puzzle. If you could think like the writer, not the director, life will change drastically. Stand outside as long as you can, you guys. See what the writer's intent is, and then be that missing piece to the puzzle. Because until you're a series lead, you're just not that puzzle. Until you're starring in it, you're not the puzzle. Everything less than that is the missing piece to the writer's puzzle. You are a walking, talking, emotional vehicle for the writer. And the moment that you can locate where things are for you, with the character coming first, the character is doing this. How can I relate? The character is doing that. How can I relate? In a deep, personal way. There's a lot of philosophy that comes with booking. And part of the philosophy is insulating yourself into who this character is and not being afraid to share it. It's your job to recreate life. You are a mirror to life. So therefore, you need to study behavior. Start with your own.